Hey everyone, thought I'd just throw out a quick update as it's been a while and I'd like to keep you guys in the loop about what's been going on since January. Also to talk about the current state of things and where the land lies going forward, at least for the time being. So as I mentioned in my last update video, unfortunately I ended up in what I've affectionately been referring to as a tandem of shite. My partner was taken very seriously ill around November 2018, and if you want to know more about that, you can find out more information on my website if you really want to know. I literally lost my voice through a string of chest and throat infections, which basically meant that I literally couldn't record anything for at least 3 to 4 months. And to top it all off, in February of this year, I was told that I was being made redundant at my workplace. To say things have been a bit of a downer recently would be a bit of an understatement. Couple that with a growing sense of burnout and everything pretty much toppled over in December 2018. I realised that for my partner's health and for my own, I needed to step away from YouTube for a while to focus on getting everything back into a good place. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I'd love nothing more than to be making this YouTube video to announce my triumphant return to the scene and having conquered all these issues, I'm back to stay, but it simply isn't the case. Though what I am here to say is that things are quite a bit better than they were at this point. For starters, while my partner is still not really back on her feet, she's swinging wildly between coping and hospitalised. The reality is that she's actually swinging between coping and hospitalised right now, which is a massive step forward from where she was 4 months ago, where I don't think a week could go by without her being in the hospital at one time or another. Because of this and some tremendous help from family and friends who I genuinely cannot thank enough, I've been able to take some respite from the situation, which in turn has allowed me to get back on my feet a little bit. As for the work situation, well, I'm currently in a bit of a limbo. While I can't go into too much detail here, I am at least in a safe position for the next 6 months, and fingers crossed they may end up ultimately keeping me on full time in the position I've been left in, which would certainly put my mind at ease. But enough about my life. You want to talk content? That's cool. I get it. Well, there's all shades of news on that front, but if you want the shorthand answer, yes, new reviews are going to be coming very, very soon. I can't give you an exact date at this time, other than I'm aiming to have at least the first review of Season 6 to come out towards the end of spring and the start of summer. At the time of recording this update, I'm recording this alongside a batch of other new reviews, I've written about a dozen episodes and I've recorded about half a dozen. In fact, by the time this video makes it up online, I actually should have a couple of episodes ready to go. Now for some not-so-good news. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my personal life is still quite turbulent, I just can't commit at this time to getting back to a regular weekly upload schedule. It's just too much to take on, and I can't guarantee that the quality will be anywhere near as good as it could be, or that I'll even have the time to ensure that new episodes are going up on a weekly basis. And that's before we get into the Content ID system forcing me to re-edit and re-upload content. So I'm going to work to get a bit of a backlog in place, and then episodes are going to be uploaded on a one-in, one-out policy. That is to say that as I finish a new review in the edit, I'll upload a new review to my channel. It'll still go up on a Friday regardless of circumstances, with 2 notable exceptions, which will be Halloween and Christmas, both of which are currently being worked on and both of which will return for a normal 5-week run of specials. I'm also talking with my partner in crime, Ben, to record some new comedy dining experiences for the channel, and I still have plenty of VHS tapes left to explore on VHS Roulette, so hopefully look out for some of those coming soon as well. Gaming streams are going to be taking a bit of a back seat for the time being. While they were hardly difficult to make, I just don't really have the time these days to commit to streams, and I like to focus as much time as I can on making new reviews for you guys as possible. On a final note, as episodes will be going up a bit more randomly for the time being, I'm also scrapping breaks. Season 6 will be a longer season than the previous ones, and I'm going to be doing more Red Triangle episodes alongside the normal TYTD reviews ones. In part because it means I get to talk about good films a bit more, and in part because I have a massive backlog of films that are either too grisly, too gruesome, or too pornographic to really be considered for the more light-hearted TYTD reviews format. The next video that'll make it up onto this channel will most likely be a new comedy dining experience that I held over from last year. And if you want to keep on top of everything that's going on with the channel, you can reach me through Twitter, Instagram, and my website, tytdreviews.com. Links are all in the description. Till next time, thank you so much for all of your comments through all of this, and thank you for continuing to support the channel and for watching my reviews. And I hope to see you all very soon. Take care. Till next time.